Okay, so picking up right where we left off, we're now going to start some other... Wait, what? What is that? Why is it in my intro? I swear, you sit down 5 seconds to do something and interrupt it immediately. Hello, guys. I'm just getting started. I'm trying to make a good impression here.
AFK
Please.
combat training. Boom. That is the top line.
I mean,
that's what the Gemstone
okay, that's a
tab is
pretty good
for.
top
it's
line.
Big, it's colourful.
The Doom boss is the latest endgame piece of PVM content being added to old school. Premise behind it is that every time you defeat it.
The fletching update for Valamor Final Dawn involves some
Did he say fletching update?
The Auburn Valley. If you head over there, you'll see them
the fletching needed an update. This looks like a pretty good expansion.
I'm Mod Halo, a technical designer on the old school team.
What?
The Final Dawn.
Not a new quest.
Some difficult encounters. But for
difficult encounters?
You'll finally see how
I just started. Shit. My name's Grumpin, and I'm going for the level 85 quest cake. It's currently the lowest combat level possible to complete all the quests in this game, and I'm gonna go for it on an account that can't trade with other players and only has one life. If I die, that's journey over. Welcome to Barely Capable. Well, I had better get a shift on. I'm gonna let you in on the secret of Ironman mode. In order to do things, you have to do other things. We're working on Curse of the Empty Lord and Mage Arena 2. But in order to do those, we're gonna work on all these other quests first. It's a lot, and our focus for this episode is going to be unlocking all the skills. So strap in. We're going questing. Okay, quest started. We're gonna go grab a Ghost Speak amulet from this guy's grumpy friend and deliver the air talisman to the wizard's tower. Okay, so we found Ernie. I'm gonna go with Ernie. We found Father Ernie, who wanted to be out here to get away from the idiot that we got this quest from. So, Ghost Speak amulet acquired. Now we're gonna head to the wizard's tower to do some efficient multi-questing. Give me a quest! My character is a master of subtlety and tact. The imps stole his special beads, so now we're gonna slaughter them until we get them back. Lore-wise, Rune Mysteries is actually a pretty important quest. We are in the process of ferrying important research between minds much greater than our own. So now we come back with our Ghost Speak amulet, and he is shocked, absolutely shocked that we can understand what he said. And he lets us know that a warlock has stolen his skull. So let's go get that skull back. And then, I've always wondered why there was a chicken down here. And there it is. Look at it. Probably nothing happens when I pick it up, right? Oh no. You idiot. Also, it says inspect ghost's skull. Technically, this is the skeleton's skull. Another quest down. We are going to finish turning in this research package, but we're going to kind of take a little... Oh, wait a minute. Oh man, I can't believe I haven't done this already. Now everyone will know that I'm better than them. Anyway, like I was saying, we're gonna take a little detour to pick up some money. Well, I would love to learn more about security. We're gonna hold on to this lamp for a while. This whole place is designed to teach 12-year-olds how to do basic internet hygiene. What should I do if I receive an email asking me to verify my identity or account details due to suspicious activity? That's the boomer answer. Click the links in the email. It's safe. Delete it, it's fake. Deleted, it's fake. Tell you what, some kids have never had to fight their way through the stronghold of security, and it shows. Chest number 1. Chest number 2. Hang on a second. You can use a melee and magic attack. Yikes. Alright, we survived the cows. Oh, huh. That's weird. Don't remember that question. And chest number 3, ladies and gentlemen. And chest number 4. I would like the combo boots. They didn't have these when they... Oh. Ew. No, I changed my mind. Yeah, it's better. Small detour. Now we will continue Rune Mysteries. Gray armor. So we're going to drop off research notes and pick up more research notes and take them back. So basically what's going on here is these things you use to cast spells, and there's a million different kinds of them, and no one knows how to make them anymore. Except now, because we've ferried notes from this guy to the other guy, we can get into the mines to get the raw materials to make these. It's very, very handy because it unlocks the rune crafting skill for us. That is rune crafting unlocked. While we're here, we're going to pick up the Chronicle. It's a one-click teleport. It takes us right here, which is probably our best, most useful teleport in the game for the next little bit. And now we need a sardine for Gertrude's cat. You know, I know this because I've done this quest before, but you pick up leaves here and then you use it on the fish. Completely irresistible fish for this cat. But how would one know that? I didn't mean to take it. I just forgot to pay. Guilty conscience. Okay, so we bribe these kids. We grab a bucket of milk because we forgot one. We give the cat in the lumberyard some tasty treats, and then hunt through boxes until we find its kitten. Found you. This cat is so stoned. He's been hitting the catnip a wee bit hard there. If we raise cats, right now it's a kitten, in approximately 3 hours, it'll turn into a cat. And at that point, we can trade it in for some death runes in West Ardoin, which is very useful to us. But in order to get it to become a cat, you have to pay attention to it, and you have to feed it. So this is another guy who just is not great at his job, and we're gonna bail him out. We're going to fix some display cases and be rewarded. Why has the museum never examined a live sea slug? The researchers keep vanishing. That's what they call foreshadowing in the business. Boom. 9 in each. Getting closer to our level requirement here. We're gonna buy some stuff for the next quest that we need. 5 of these, and I don't know. Grab 50 of those. Cash is depleting rapidly. We're gonna grab the hammer from our bank, and then we're gonna have to go to someplace completely different to pick up some planks. We're gonna unlock the construction skill. So we're gonna unlock that and get some free levels for it. Okay, so one of the other good ways to get around before you unlock teleports in the spellbook is this. You pick an activity, and then sometimes they'll have a teleport. And this one, we can't use until we're level 15. So that's great. We're gonna use this much worse teleport. And we're gonna get 15 fishing. Gonna grab 5 fishing really quick so that we can stock up on a stackable fish to keep our cats fed. So fun fact, I started my Ironman as a hardcore, and I think I lost my status to that spider. Stackable fish to feed the cat. It'll only take up 1 inventory space. It'll be really nice. And then we're gonna get some fast fishing levels because ain't nobody got time for 15 fishing. Wait, what? Turns out I didn't have the fire making level to start that one. All right, and 30 fire making later. Jeez. What do you mean, why am I not working on Mage Arena 2? What does it look like I'm doing? Okay, so now we can finally do Sea Slug. This quest is gonna give us 26 whole fishing levels, which is crazy for a single quest. In step 1, we need to fix this guy's boat with some swamp paste. Yep, got some from the Lumbridge Swamp, no problem. Sea Slug is definitely one of my favorite quests. It's a little spooky. Now that the boat's fixed and we're on the platform, all the fishermen are acting a little strange, and when you talk to them, they make oblique references to a horror from the deep, lurking, pushed out of the minds of man but never forgotten, clawing at the walls of its prison, yearning to be free to terrorize the shores once again. Very body snatchers, Resident Evil style. And we're out here trying to rescue a kid who got left behind before it gets swept up by the sea slug menace. The kid is big stranger danger, so we're gonna go find his dad. Here's the kid's dad on this deserted island, and he's gonna confirm for us that the sea slugs came up from the bottom of the sea, and they eat your brain and they take over your body. And can we please go back and save his son? He can't be asked to do it, but you know, he did save us from getting our brain eaten, our body controlled, so we'll let it go. We'll do him the solid. Okay, back on the fishing platform, we're gonna grab this broken glass. We're gonna go talk to the only other intact brain on this platform to get a torch. And then we're gonna go pick up these sticks. We're gonna dry the sticks and then rub them together and light the torch. That's what we needed 30 fire making for, I guess. And then we're gonna use the crane to drown the kid. Quest completed. Nice. And now we can do what we really came here for, which was teleport to the fishing trawler. We're gonna pick up these planks until we have enough for the Daddy's Home mini quest, which unlocks construction for us. And while we're in the Ardoyne area, we're gonna get enough cakes to get 25 thieving. And that took a minute, so our cat's fully grown, and we can trade it in for death runes after we complete Plague City, which is also in Ardoyne. We're gonna gather up some materials to start this quest, starting with milk from a cow. We're gonna need some dual berries from MacGruber's Wood. Gonna grab some chocolate to make some chocolate dust from the Gnome Stronghold. And then brave these hobgoblins to grab some snape grass from this peninsula. The premise of this quest is Ardoyne is split down the middle, and the western side is being ravaged by a plague, completely locked away in quarantine from the rest of the world. We're here on a bit of a rescue mission. This guy's daughter went into West Ardoyne to help its citizenry and has since vanished. So it's our job to find a way into West Ardoyne and rescue her. I'm just gonna hand off our gas mask materials. That's a face I'd trust. And we're going to make this soft enough to dig into and get into the sewers. With a little bit of help, we can remove this plate and get up into West Ardoyne. I knew there was something I forgot. This guy's asking for a picture of her. Gotta go get that. This is what she looks like. And he lets us know that she was staying on the north side of town with a family he's acquainted with. Now we're gonna trade in the cat. Death runes, baby. The first ones of the account. All right, now we're in the house. Let's see what we can find out. Hi. Excuse me, small child. Ignore the axe. Can you tell me what happened to the nice lady that was staying here? Honestly, I cannot believe they would let me in the house looking like this. Now, obviously, the authorities that be don't want me poking around their business, so we're going to go over their heads, but unfortunately the guy is a notorious drunk, so we have to sober him up before he's any use. These mourners sure don't want to let me in. Nothing suspicious about that. And of course she's down here. They knew all along. Shocking. Nobody. Now we can spring her from jail and go collect our reward from her father, because you know we didn't do it for free. That's not the kind of character we are. We did it for mining XP, the ability to trade cats in for death runes, and to unlock the teleport to this town. We're gonna grab Biohazard while we're here, just because it's right next door, but we'll be doing that at a later date. You remember those planks we were picking up ages ago at the beginning of the video? We're finally gonna use them after we grab this cat. Get our second kitten at the account. Okay, so this guy's dad moved into an abandoned shack, a little bit of English squatter lore, because his pension got wiped out, and it happens to more people than you might think. And he really just wants us to go rip out his old furniture, build some new furniture. We'll get some construction levels along the way, use the sawmill, and that's it. Construction unlocked. We'll get some nice rewards from that. We are on our way to finally unlocking all the skills and using this lamp. There's 2 quests on the way, one of which is this one. Very complicated. We just hand over some materials that we definitely didn't know he was going to ask for, but are happy that we have on hand. I love the dialogue. Listen, this ain't unguided. We'll get some nice mining experience for our troubles, and that's another quest down. I know I have protection prayers, but I'm kind of tired of being one good smack away from death at all times. This next quest, literally right next door, is going to help with that. This is Witch's House, the tale of a boy kicking his ball into an angry neighbor's yard and her not giving it back. Just up the hill, we will start Druidic Ritual, which will unlock the Herblore skill for us, which is the last of the skills that we need to unlock. These druids are telling us that there's a stone circle in Varrock, the death of many a hardcore Ironman, that has been befouled and besmirched, and it's our job to help them repair it. It involves a lot of murdering animals for some reason. For druids, you would think they would have a non-animal cruelty way of doing this, but they don't. They need 4 different meats, and they all need to be dunked into the Thunder Cauldron in order for their spell to work, or whatever. Teleport to Lumbridge and kill a cow, kill a chicken, kill a bear, click the whole fight, kill a rat. And we're gonna grab this cheese because we're in the area and we need it for Witch's House. And again, since we're in the area, we're finally gonna turn in these beads that we have. His special beads that we murdered countless implings for. And that is Imp Catcher completed. After he makes sure that it's his beads, obviously. Okay, so we're back. We're doing Witch's House. I picked a weird order to do these in. I know it's going to be difficult to edit. It's fine. We just need to find her 16 keys that are hidden in different places. And then we're going to lure out her guard mouse and coerce it to betray its master into unlocking her garden door. Sneak around. Make sure she can't spot us. Find the other key. Break into her shed. And then we murder her pets. Oh my god, that one took forever. The next 2 are a lot easier. We just hide behind this box. They're a little too wide to get us. You know, I'm feeling a little conflicted about this quest. We all know kids. Let's be real. This is not the first time that Ball has ended up in there. It's just the first time that she decided to draw a line. And now her house is broken into, her pets are dead, and this kid gets to escape very mild consequences of losing his ball. I think we might be the baddies here. Still though, quest completed, 25 hit points. Definitely worth it. And now, finally, for the last skill unlock, to finally use that lamp we've been holding on to for days since we did the stronghold of security. I will dunk these meats into this cauldron and give them to this dude. And that's it. Herblore unlocked. Ah, free Herblore XP. It doesn't get any better than that, ladies and gentlemen. The future looks bright for our hero now, but up ahead are adversaries yet unforeseen, new quests to test our hero's mettle, and dangerous challenges to be overcome. Will our hero survive the journey? Find out next time on Barely Capable, and thank you for watching.